Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad to have you as always on another video. If you haven't already, go hit the subscribe button down below. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about these other than hunting videos, preparedness videos, tactical videos, gear reviews. It's obviously one of my favorite things to do and to show you guys exactly what you're getting for your money. And that's exactly why we're doing a little bitty unboxing today on the channel. And shout out to the folks and the marketing team over at Mira Safety. I'm going to put them right here as well. Mira Safety has been in the business for years, bringing safety equipment, gear, body armor, and in this case, gas masks for you guys to consider. And I know that sounds a little far-fetched out there, but in today's times, election years, in the past, guys, we've seen COVID, BLM riots, people marching up and down your neighborhood, throwing tear gas and stuff. It's crazy times we live in. And if you're anything like me, you like to be prepared for yourself or maybe your family or your loved ones. And this is exactly the video to see before you spend your hard-earned money on something that you might need in a case of emergency. So let's get after it. All right, guys. So as mentioned in the video, this is the box as it gets shipped to you from Mira Safety. And I want to go ahead and do the unboxing for you here. Just a really, really quick and easy deal, a really non-discreet, discreet box. Forget how you say that, but a box that doesn't tell you it's got some cool guy stuff in it. So really good that they package it that way. Let's go ahead and pull out this paper. Really nice packaging. The description here is the CM-8M tactical gas mask and the gas mask filter. So that's definitely important. You don't want to buy the gas mask without the filter for obvious reasons. Definitely some nice packaging. This thing wasn't going anywhere for you guys. All right. And I know what this box is. This is the small box containing the 40 millimeter NATO spec gas mask filter, which if you guys are familiar, maybe you're not, NATO stuff, mil spec stuff is the way to go because it's universal. If you ever had to go somewhere and, scrounge for something, you'd be able to find it. I completely missed this, guys. Check this out. This time around, we got some stickers from Mira right there. Pretty freaking neat. I'm a big sticker guy. As you can tell, I got a bunch of stickers on the safe back there. All right, guys. So you may be sitting here going, okay, dude, listen, gas masks are cool, but do I actually need one, for per se, like off camera? I've got my go bag, my get home bag, whatever you want to call it, tactical bag, gear bag. Do you need to have one in a case of a situation, emergency, natural disaster, terrorism? The list goes on and on and on. And as my thinking has seen the world evolve in the last, not even just in the last 2 years, guys, the amount of crazy stuff, not just happening in the U.S., but anywhere. Having one of these is like, okay, why would you carry a gun? Why would you spend money to get a little bit of extra ammunition to keep around the house? Why would you store food or like a water purification system? Or maybe in this case, why would you have an emergency radio system for your friends and family in your neighborhood in case your cell phone does not work? It's all of, it's the thing as Americans that we enjoy is that you can prepare and spend money on whatever you would like to and do you. And that's kind of what this video is for, is somebody that's going to really appreciate and have the benefit of having this in a go bag or having this stored up for your family. They even have products for your dog, maybe a small child. They have breathing apparatuses for that type of thing. So let's go ahead and go to the quick guide. So this filter, according to this quick Mira Safety guide here, this thing will filter out organic gases and vapors, inorganic gases and vapors, acid gas, ammonia, mercury, solids, particles, liquid aerosols, dust. It is reusable, and radioactive iodine. So this thing's really, really built for some really bad stuff. And so going through that, what does all that mean? What does that mean? So if you're around, some types of chemical spills, maybe you're stuck in your car and a big tanker, blew up on the highway and you're having to drive through some crazy fumes that get into your car's, HVAC system. That could be a case. Like we mentioned earlier, domestic and foreign terrorism. What if somebody let off a dirty bomb or something? with all these immigrants crossing the border, right? You know, that could, you know, I don't see that happening ever, or definitely a possibility. What about if you live in California right now? Giant amounts of forest fires going on. What if, you know, fortunately you had some of these in your house or a go bag, and you were able to put these on your children and yourself and your friends and your family, and get out and drive out safely and not have to be breathing the particulate, the dust, you know, all the nasty smoke vapors that come from a forest fire. Forest fires, when they burn, that burning tree matter, the particles that get in the air are extremely harmful to humans in our lungs and our respiratory system. So having an ability, you know, when people hear gas mask, they hear the term or they think about, you know, oh, I'm not going to go to, you know, I'm not going to Iraq, or I'm not going to some desert or some war zone somewhere where they're going to be throwing, you know, mustard gas at me. I don't need a gas mask. I'm a civilian. Well, the more and more you're seeing these conflicts, these, you know, all kind of crazy stuff come into, you know, our home, our borders, our states, our subdivisions, it just makes you think like, you know, a couple $100, $200, $300, get me a filter, you know, as I go, not something I'm going to, you know, charge up a credit card right now, but something I can get as I go, throw it in my closet, throw it in my go bag, throw it in my truck. It's just that much more preparedness that you are for all this crazy stuff. So going back to the unboxing, and plus prepping's fun. I mean, if you're, you know, you don't even have to be a prepper to have this kind of stuff. You just have to be a valued citizen, you know, a person that loves your family. You can have a gas mask. That's basically what it breaks down to. All right, so first impressions, and I'm going to break out the other model that they sent me last year, because there are definitely some differences in the models and some pros and cons of both models. Again, I'm getting the same strong smell that I was on the last time, but you got to understand this thing is made of certain chemical rubber compounds to seal to your face. So this bag does come sealed. For you guys that wonder, well, can I buy this and put it up? You sure can. This thing comes in a sealed bag from them. So if you would like to, you know, buy this and not open it like I am, which I do suggest you open it and get familiar with it, because you don't want to be in the heat of the moment and wonder, okay, am I deploying this correctly, or does it fit my face, or how do I use these straps? That's not the time to learn how to use this stuff, guys. The time to learn is now, when you've got it in the garage and you can play with it. All right, guys, this is the model CM-8M. And the biggest difference that I was seeing versus the model that I have is that you've got a little bit better field of view than the other one. So you've got a little bit, it's not as cut off as much. And especially if you're shooting a rifle or have night vision like you guys saw in the last video, or some kind of rifle with optics, you're going to be able to see this a little bit better. And I'm going to use one of the tricks that I saw on the Mira Safety videos. And I'm going to go ahead and prep this thing to be flipped over. All right, guys, so this right here is how they recommend you prep this gas mask for deployment. So I have got the rear netting piece that goes around your head that is adjustable to your head. It goes all the way around to the front, and that way you can quickly grab this on and don it just like this. Now, this is my first time with this mask, guys, so bear with me. Dude, and there you go. And then you obviously want to cinch these up. You want to cinch those up, that way you can actually, you know, get a seal. And now I have facial hair here, guys, so you're going to notice on the tips and tricks video that the best seal, the best scenario for this to seal to your face is to shave. But if you have to have a beard, it's definitely good as well. But I do like the field of view that this has. I don't have very much peripheral cutoff here as my other mask. I do like the, it feels like the mouthpiece here is a little bit bigger. I'm able to breathe. That's got good suction. You guys can hear that. Good suction. Now, I am going to open this filter, open this up. Here's what the NATO filter looks like, guys. And the most badass thing about this is it has a 20-year shelf life, which is something crazy. But this is a 40 mil filter, that would screw on right here for you. So really, really convenient, and I can swap these between. I hope you guys are hearing this on my. Oh, we're going to get to the canteen here in a minute as well. This is great for exercise if you want to exercise and restrictive breathing. Something to have in the go bag is a life straw water filtration. Great to have in the go bag, but also in my go bag. All right, guys. So this is the CM-6M gas mask, and you can see the way that this one's designed is it's got a little bit different mouthpiece here. You still have the ability to do a dual filter system. So if I wanted to have 2 filters, I definitely could. This shield is a one-piece design. Ultimately, I kind of like this one a little bit better, so this one may go into my wife's go bag. Sorry, Candace. But yeah, this one's a little bit of a one-piece design, which is totally fine. Different styles, different fields of use, different applications, completely applicable to what you're going to be using it for. Let me take this off real quick, guys. Whew. Wow, that thing really does do suction really well. So I'm looking at the inside of the mask to see the main differences here. There's not a whole lot of differences. The CM and the 8M, or I'm sorry, the 6M and the 8M, very similar. It's got a little bit different drinking tube on the inside compared to this one. I think this one to my face feels a little bit more comfortable than this one. I'm not sure what that's due to, but like I said, in the long run, just having multiple gas masks, having multiple options, maybe Candace tries this one, my wife, and maybe she likes this one, maybe she likes this one better, but finding the style, finding the way that you can use these and being familiar with the systems is freaking huge, and we can't thank Mira Safety enough for sending these out for my family. That way I can share this information to you in case you want to buy one. So if you do want to purchase a Mira Safety gas mask system for your family or maybe yourself, follow along and I will show you. All right, guys, so all you want to do is search up Mira Safety on their website. It instantly pulls up CBRN gas mask and personal protective equipment. You definitely want to go there. You've got kits, you've got filters. We're going to just go to the protective equipment altogether. We're going to go to gas masks. There it is right there. It's actually on sale right now. So the CM-6M, the mask that I have previously, it's about $250. CM-7M, that's the military equivalent. I think that's the military version. I don't really care for that field of view, just in my opinion. And this one here, the latest one that we've got, latest and greatest generation, the CM-8M full-face respirator, panoramic visor, provides a close cheek weld for optimization with optics. That's definitely something that I've noticed on that. Look at it, you get a discount as well, just live there on the video. Provides a close cheek weld made from durability. Promo butyl rubber meets CBRN protection standards. Manufactured in the Czech Republic, offers a 20-year shelf life. So definitely they know what they're doing, and it's super easy. You can click there, you can shop now. It'll show you all the specs, the features, the functions, and everything there. So for let's say $330, you can get that version. But for $250, $100 off, you can get the single visor version, which is really cool, guys. So this stuff is a lot more obtainable than you think. Maybe your ammo budget, maybe your emergency food budget, save that for a couple of weeks or a month or two, pick you up a gas mask. This is something that you want to get a little at a time, guys. It's not something you want to rush out and get all at once. Well, maybe you're one of those guys that YOLOs credit cards. If that's the case, then do you, guy. But for most people, something like this is something you pick up a little bit at a time. And it's cool to see videos like this because you can say, okay, well, this one doesn't really conducive to shooting rifles. Has a little bit different mouth design here on the breathing, on the intake and the filter mechanism. This one has a little bit slimmer cheek well. So if you're going to be shouldering a rifle or wearing night vision, over the top of this, that's definitely something to consider in your kit and your go bag if that's something that's important to you. Now, the last thing we're going to cover is the water system that comes with this. That you'll notice on the inside of the gas mask, it has a drinking tube port, and it has a straw that comes out from the bottom and attaches to your water bottle, which all of these gas masks come with a water bottle. And it's something that, like, okay, maybe you are stuck out in this, a smoky environment, forest fire, natural disaster. Who knows what you're stuck in, but you may want to drink some water or have a case of water with you that you can filter out and actually drink, because if you're going to be under a high stress environment, you're probably going to need water. Water is going to keep you alive longer. Obviously having clean air, but water too will keep you going. So I love to have, like you saw earlier, a life straw system. If I don't have to wear a gas mask at the time, I've got life straw. I can drink out of a mud puddle if I have to with this. So I have this in my go bag. I have a water filtration, well, not really water filtration with this, but if you want to have filtered water, boil the water, or have some of those water purification tablets that you can get. I think you can source those as civilians as well. Keep those in your kit. Actually, something that I just thought of that I want to add to my kit is water filtration tabs to throw in these water bottles if I had to use the gas mask. Something to think about. Stock up on filters. These things are about $100 on the website. They have a 20-year shelf life. It's never a bad idea to have. Obviously, you want one per gas mask, but maybe one is none, two is one. So maybe having two of these in your kit would help you. A little bit more peace of mind, guys. It's just, like I said, this thing isn't to scare anybody. It isn't to say, hey, this guy's lunatic crazy. He keeps gas masks on him. Call me crazy when something else crazy happens. If I never use these in my life, at least it's peace of mind to have this for my family. And if we had to leave, a natural disaster, domestic foreign terrorism, some kind of a pandemic, whatever, XYZ, it gives me peace of mind to have this as preparedness in my go bag. So again, huge shout out to Mira Safety Systems. Those guys are great. They've never hesitated to support the channel and send me out the gear to show you guys exactly how good these gas masks work. So again, right here, Mira Safety Systems, go check them out. They didn't pay me a dime, but they did send me the gas mask to get hands on and give you my opinion and my feedback on these things. So can't thank them enough. The video is all because of them. You guys, go check out the other videos. We have got, if you're a firearms guy or gal, we have got rifle projects out the absolute wazoo right now. We've got a custom 1022 build coming down the pipe from Volkortzen. That thing is going to be absolutely ridiculous, redoing one of my granddad's old 1022s. We've got a retro rifle build, thermals, silencers, the whole deal, guys. Tripods. I'm going to take you through every step of it and show you how to exactly set up a coyote killing machine. So if you guys don't want to miss it, go subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know you saw the video, and if you stuck around to this long, guys, hit the subscribe button. Let me know you saw it. Comment. It helps the video go. Like the video, share it. Whatever you feel like doing. Have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.